what's going on in the United States right now? I know you have a point of view.
Yes, what's going on in the United States right now is very scary. I know a lot of people from my travels all around the world who are very concerned about what's happening, and certainly Americans are concerned about what's happening. And
but they voted this guy.
well, some people did. He actually lost by 2.5 million votes.
The popular votes. Yeah.
The popular vote, but because of the breakdown of the Electoral College, he will be the president, just as George Bush became the president, even though Al Gore won the popular vote.
Yeah.
So, and we'll have to see from there. But I'm very concerned about it.
What do you expect? I mean, are you really concerned? What do you expect? What would we expect? And we Mexicans, I mean, there's a lot of concern also.
Well, I certainly hope you don't pay for this stupid wall of his.
No. Well,
The one he keeps saying Mexico is going to pay for. I think Mexico needs to say, hell no, we're not going to do
hell
that.
no.
You're not going to get a peso from us. And, it's a repugnant idea. I've talked about it on my blog.
I know.
The importance of immigration to the United States. The United States is a country built on immigrants.
On immigration. Yeah.
The only people who really have any moral right to say get rid of all these immigrants are the Indians, the Native Americans. They have a legitimate grievance.
And that's it. That's about it.
Everybody else who came in was an immigrant, and then later someone else came in, and they were all upset about, this new group is bad. Oh, we were good, our group. Now, I'm a typical American mongrel. I mean, I have Irish and Irish, French, and English on my mother's side. On my father's side, I have Welsh, German, and Italian. Martin itself only goes back 2 generations. It was originally Massacola from Italy and got changed in Ellis Island to make it more American. I'm a thoroughgoing mongrel, and I believe in immigrants. Immigrants have made the United States great. And every immigrant wave that has come in has faced discrimination and hostility. But I believe in the words that are written on the Statue of Liberty, I lift my lamp beside the golden door, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free. And the kind of hostility that Trump has given voice to, this anti-immigrant hostility, is the antithesis of that.
The nemesis, yeah.
This guy has no right to even visit the Statue of Liberty because he represents something very, very different. And of course, the 2 immigrant groups now who are bearing the brunt of this anti-immigrant fever are Mexicans and Hispanics in general. And also there's the huge controversy of the Syrian refugees and how many Syrian refugees are we going to take? And, they're mostly women and children, some men who are trying to get away from a horrible war. They're not ISIS, they're fleeing ISIS. ISIS and
they're escaping from ISIS.
The Syrians and the Russians together have destroyed their homes, bombed their cities to rubble. Some of them are on death lists, they want to go someplace safe to live, and that's the civilized world, I think, has an obligation to find a place for them, including the United States. But
what should Americans do if he starts? I mean, I think there are many, like control. The United States have some control of the president. But what do Americans have to do if he truly
Trump doesn't actually seem to understand how the government works. I mean, sometimes he sounds like he's going to run the presidency like he ran the Trump Corporation, where he gives an order and everybody does it. Of course, he doesn't own the United States, even when he's sworn in as president. There are checks and balances, but the Republicans do control both houses of Congress now. Senate is very narrow. The Senate is going to be like 51 to 49,
the Supreme
Court is 4 to 4. with a vacancy.
With a vacancy, yeah.
So, you know, he has to, some things he can do by executive order. Other things, he'll have to propose a bill, and it'll have to be passed by both houses of Congress, and then there will be lawsuits, and it'll go through the courts, it'll go through. So I don't know. It all depends on how much he does, what he tries to do, how much support it has. But I think there are years of struggle ahead.
At least 4.
Yes. There will be another election for Congress in 2 years, of course. All the members of the House of Representatives are up for re-election, plus 20-odd senators. So we will see who gets elected then, and that could change the balance. But how much it will change it will depend on where we are in 2 years. Where is the economy? Where is what's happened in foreign affairs? What's happened in the Middle East with ISIS? Are things worse or are things better? I don't know. That obviously affects on how things work. You know, I do think it behooves writers in particular to use the skill that they've been given and to write and to speak out and to,
Well,
you know.
you've been doing that in your blog, and you're
Right.
going to do it, and you're
Right.
going to be active, and yeah.
Well, I'm not going to stop writing my novels in order to, you know, run for Senate or anything like that, but I'm certainly going to continue to make my opinion known. I mean, I hope that does some good. There are days I don't know if anybody listens anymore, you know, it just
Well,
seems...
they listen to you, they read
everybody
you.
is locked into their own view, and, you know, you express an opinion and you get the people who agree with you saying, yay, good for you, right on, you tell them. And you get the people who don't agree with you saying, how dare you say that, you're stupid, I hate you. So
It's so
can you
divided
actually
and so
change
polarized.
minds with facts and rationality and argument anymore? I don't know, but you have to make the effort.
Yeah, you have to make the effort.